Hey, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Finland Mennonite Church. Time for another midweek musing. Right, this time where we just slow down and remind ourselves of one thing from the previous week's sermon and the scriptures that we were in. So I have a question for you to start this one out. What's your favorite drink? Right, what do you enjoy drinking on a regular basis? Maybe for some of us, it's coffee. Love a good cup of coffee, especially an iced caramel coffee. Almost impossible to beat. Or maybe it's chocolate milk. I really like a good cup of chocolate milk. Or if I've been working hard or working outside or riding on my bike, you know what I really like? A good yellow Gatorade. And then sometimes all I would really just want to drink is water. Right? What about you? What are some of your favorite things to drink? And maybe you're wondering, Chris, what does this have to do with what we learned about? Well, a lot, actually. If you remember from Sunday, we looked at Jesus turning water into wine. This water that was from a container used for Jewish purification rites, he turned that into wine. And the master of the banquet said, "This is the best wine I've ever had," right? And it's John's way of showing two different systems at work. One is a system of earning our salvation, the Jewish rites of purification, always having to be on our best, right? And that whole system, it doesn't work. Or we have this new thing that Jesus did, the new wine that he created, the allusion to his blood that he would shed on the cross, that if we receive that, if we believe in him, if we trust in him, if we follow him, right, we're granted this righteousness. We're granted the Holy Spirit to help us walk in obedience, right? And so he was saying you can follow the old, but hey, that's going to lead you not to a good place. Follow the new. And so I asked that question, what are you drinking? Are you drinking from this old wine? Are you drinking from this new wine? And the reason that's so important and why I'm relating it to your favorite drink is every time you drink this week, take a sip of your coffee, take another sip of your chocolate milk, a good glass of refreshing water, whatever it might be, that you think, which one am I drinking from? Am I drinking from the old wine or am I drinking from the new wine? Because here's where it becomes really interesting. I will often pour a cup of coffee in the morning and one of my kids will surely say, "Hey Dad, can you make me a cup of coffee?" And I laugh it off and I say, "Not in your wildest dreams am I giving you any more caffeine." Or perhaps I'm drinking chocolate milk or Gatorade. And hey, can I have a sip? Right? They want to know if they can have what I'm drinking. And this is where it really becomes critical that we think about which cup of wine are we drinking from. Because whether we know it or not, the cup we're drinking from is the same cup we often will extend to others. Right? We want to be making sure we're extending the cups of grace, the cups that Jesus is allowing us to drink from. We also want to offer to those around us where we live, where we work, and where we play. So as you go through the rest of this week, as you enjoy those drinks, maybe, it's getting cooler out. Maybe it's hot chocolate. Maybe it's hot apple cider that you're looking forward to. Whatever it is that you enjoy, maybe it's just a cup of tea. Right, every time you take that sip and oh man, it's so good. Yeah, well, remember how good the new wine is that Jesus alone offers. And then think about, is that what I'm drinking? Because whatever I'm drinking is what I'm extending to others. So drink from that new wine. Drink from the grace, the truth also of Jesus, right? They're not against each other. They're compatible with one another, but we can only walk in his truth if we receive his grace to do it. So go and walk in the grace and the truth, and let's extend that to others. Have a great week.